What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back with the banger today, guys. And today we got the Lionheart Industries Vulcan 9. The Lionheart Industries Vulcan 9 I've been wanting to get my hands on for a minute now, and the Vulcan 9 is featured in 3 different variants: the Ember, the Anode, which we have here today, and then the Combat, which is their threaded barrel version. Now, a little bit of a history about Lionheart Industries. They've been around for a little bit now, but originally they used to import South Korean military pistols, the Daewoo DP-51. Now, they were importing those for quite some time, and then they made their own version of that called the Regulus. And if you've seen the Regulus, you can see where a lot of this design and the form factor, as well as for the Daewoo DP-51, has came into with the Vulcan 9. Now, after making the Regulus, they then changed out their ownership and moved to Winder, Georgia, where they currently are now, and designed this right here, which we have as the Vulcan 9. The Vulcan 9 is a very nice and compact, but a little bit of a hefty bad boy at the end of the day. It's a very solid overall metal gun, which I feel like you could also EDC as well. It reminds me a lot of what we have here with the CZ Shadow Compact. CZ Shadow 2 Compact, that is. And even when you compare it to a lot of its overall lengths and widths, it's slightly smaller on the width end, but very, very similar in size as well as weight, even though this has an optic on it, to the CZ right here. As well as the fact that it features a 15-round magazine, which has a flush fit, as well as a nice little adapter on the end for your pinky to be able to run with that flush fit. It also features a integrated gas pedal right there for you if that's something that you like. I like it personally. It's integrated into the way that their grip system is, which is done by these 2 screws right here as well as right here. So you have a integrated gas pedal that you can utilize when running this gun. You also have the Picatinny on the bottom for your weapon lights, and this is a hammer fired gun with a skeleton spur, so keep that in mind. Something also similar to the CZ is this trigger, the hook trigger they call it, which I am not personally a fan of hook triggers. I'm just gonna keep it 1000 with you, 1000 wow, you feel me? But with that being said, here is a look at this trigger so you can get a little idea. This is it cocked back, and you have that mush to the wall, and you have a little bit of creep. Once you get to that wall, you have a creep. Now, well, this is more so like I said, the wall, but you have mush, creep, then wall right there, pressure. There you go. There's reset, then you have that creep again right there that you go to the wall in again. Now, the gun is not fully ambidextrous, but it does feature a lot of ambidextrous features. One in particular is the safety. The safety is fully ambidextrous, as well as the mag release. The mag release can be swapped out to this side so you can run it on both ends however you want. As far as slide release goes, that is not something that is ambidextrous. But one thing I do like about the slide release, it's pretty bulky. It sticks out, but not too much where it's uncomfortable. But it's bulky enough where you can reach it with your thumb fairly easy. Some guns, of course, don't feature that. Some are more smaller or further up. It's a very easy slide release right there that I like a lot, as well as the safety, you know, something out there. Now, when it is in safety, the trigger is this, does not make any sort of contact whatsoever with the gun. When you go out of safety, of course, then it works. So that is something to keep in mind. I didn't even check. So yeah, you can run it. There's no decocker on here, but I just basically decocked it similar to like that of a 1911. And that's kind of like what this is in a way. It's that 1911-esque, but it does, when you really look at it, this is a heirloom, or it's a part of the heirloom, I guess, left behind with the Daewoo DP-51s that they were making. It's even upgraded version. It is optic cut for the RMSCC, so keep that in mind as well. And we also have the transcripts right here, just to go over a little bit more some of the things that maybe I missed or I didn't get fully laid out for you. A hard coat anodized frame and a nitrate slide, so keep that in mind. Shield / RMRCC, I said RMS, my bad, RMRCC direct mount sight cut with a cover plate. One thing I do like about this also is that if you notice, the back sight is higher than the front, so there's a slight difference of an angle that is just slightly different, but it works well and it allows you to co-witness with a lot of different optics out here. So that's something I picked up on and was like, I never really saw that before with the back. I mean, I guess when you raise and lower your back optic, it could mimic that. But the optic itself just seemed very bulky and different than what I've ever seen on my other guns out there. CNC machine accelerator G10 rapid engagement grip system with integral thumb rest. So this is the G10 grip system that we were mentioning with that integrated thumb rest. I like these a lot. It feels great. Great texture overall as well. Skeletonized hammer spur, standard hook trigger, ambidextrous safety, reverse magazine release, 4 serrations, Picatinny rail, double action plus trigger system, and 2 15-round magazines. This is one of them. Another one's in the bag, and we're going to check this bag out in a few seconds as well. Vulcan 9 is ready for MRDS optics, so keep that also in mind, which I'm looking at this picture, and we did say RMR CC or slash shield. I do see that it has a Trijicon on the picture. We do have some optic plates and optic things in here, so I'm gonna check that out in a few. Fiber optic sights, co-witness with the sight picture, and true axis barrel. Every Vulcan 9 features our groundbreaking true axis precision barrel. Our barrels are made of 416R stainless steel using a special process that allows us to hold precise tolerances and guarantees incredible accuracy, reliability, and barrel life. Our barrels feature a black DLC finish, flush fit 15-round magazines, as well as an optional multi-tool base plate. So that's what we'll talk about when we open up the bag. Front and back strap texturing. We've machined our exquisite chevron-inspired golf ball-like texture into the front and rear grip areas of the Vulcan 9 frame. This texture is aggressive enough to provide positive grip in demanding situations, but not aggressive enough that it causes excessive abrasion of the skin or clothing when carried. 9mm caliber, 775 aluminum frame, 4140 alloy steel slide. You got fiber optics on that. The action is double action. The barrel, we spoke about that. The length of the barrel is 3.7 inches. The height is 5 inches. The length is 6.9 inches with the standard barrel. The slide width is 0.96 and the grip width is 1.19 inches. Mag capacity, 15 round flush, and 10 round mags are available if you live in a country that needs that, or I said country state. 28 ounces in weight with a empty magazine, so keep that in mind. Comes in this really nice soft case. So you got the soft case with the Lionheart logo. Bam. Comes in this package really nice for you guys and girls out there. Check it out. You got the magazine, the additional 15 round, but does feature the multi-tool on the bottom from Multi-Tools, and this is the Nano. I actually have one of these on my keychain. It comes in handy when making adjustments for sights, for your, your optics, but also it features like a little pick which you can utilize for, like for a lot of it. This features like 2 tools precisely, like almost a mini screwdriver of some sorts, but can also be utilized for making those windage and elevation adjustments. But then you also have on this end right here a torque screw, a little mini torque screw that I think would fit in to take off the optics plate, but also pretty much works with every single screw that is needed from screwing down your optics onto the gun. So it comes in handy, extremely in handy. This is also a 15 round magazines, and you can run it just like this. It stays stuck on the bottom, and phenomenal. I did pinch myself one time when running this magazine. I had my hand here and I ran it up and I pinched the hell out of my finger. So keep that in mind and be aware about that one as well. Now, with that being said though, 2 15-round magazines. You got a patch right here of the gun. You got some lubricant, which is EWL, comes with it. I think this is a sticker. Now, forgive me, I'm gonna get this probably wrong. I try to open this. I don't know what this is. I'm taking the leap of faith and saying I think this is like tools or screws or something of that nature. If I can find out, I'll put like a little side note text at the bottom. You got the optics hardware. We've included optics hardware for the most common compact optics that are compatible with the Vulcan 9. Please refer to the manual for installation formation. We test every pistol with live rounds to ensure proper function. The casings have been included for your reference. So you got that also featured here. This is the Trijicon optic kit, Howell Daewoo 2 times, and then Hollow Sun optics kit. So features little pegs, I guess you can put in here to give you that additional lockdown on those optics. You also got a manual as well as a thank you card. Sincerely from Ron Falkenhayn. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. I'm pretty sure that might be the CEO or the owner. Salutes to him. Myself and Lionheart would like to sincerely thank you for your business, and you appreciate you. Salutes, Rob. And then we also got here the manual for everything you need to know. So also extremely dope. In here, nothing. These are 2 pamphlets. You got a lock here. I want to see if I can find out what this thing is, bro, because I've been trying to open this, and I just need to see what this is, at least for myself. So this all tells you how to like the field strip and all that if you need to, the optics plate system. Very nice overall, layout. And I just saw that it is a cleaning kit inside there. So this is how to pretty much field strip it. And then this side is like how to load the mag and everything. I like this. Even though it's very standard and all that, it's pretty dope. Okay, so yeah, Man, I don't even know how to do this, y'all. I ain't gonna cap. I tried screwing it and it didn't work. I'll have to look into it or something, but okay, there we go, I got it. That was it. I don't know what that was. Okay, so it is a pop. It's a pop top. So with that being said, you got a little cleaning kit which can screw on here and this becomes a handle. So very nice as well. You got a whole entire cleaning kit. You got a loop for cleaning patches, cotton chamber mop, nylon bore brush, brass bore brush, an intermediate connecting rod, and another connecting rod, and then the handle right here. So all in all, man, you got a nice, a nice little overall solid little package here. Now, we have not shot this gun, and forgive me, hopefully, this is an overview. That's why I can't talk all about how it's gonna shoot or how it's shot. But it is a gun I had in. I wanted to give you guys my overview of the gun and just give you my thoughts and opinions. Now, I have seen reviews, and for the most part, everybody really likes the gun. So I'm expecting to experience the same exact thing. This brand is from Winder, Georgia. I want to represent and always show respect and support to my fellow Georgians. And yeah, so with that being said, we're actually gonna be going to the range tomorrow. So you should be seeing a review on this bad boy very, very soon. With that said, the Vulcan 9 is here and it's coming soon for a review for you guys and girls out there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the comment section. If there's a question that you have about this gun that you would like for me to answer about it when we do the full-on in-depth review. So keep that in mind. And yeah, as always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.